Welcome to the Fast Money video demo. Here I'm going to tap a card, and now I'm at picking a game. We currently have three games: number search, word search, and number hunt. Clicking on number search, this is kind of like a word hunt where you have to find the number that is randomly generated at the bottom of the screen. If you take your finger and drag along the screen, then numbers will be selected, and we're looking for 87813. So that was not a right pick. Um, the first level that you come to will be very hard, and then if you do not complete in time, then you'll get progressively easier levels. Each level is customizable on the server so that we can create as many levels as possible with descending prizes. So winning the first screen might award 20 tickets, while winning on the second screen or level might reward 10, and down to as easy as we want to make it for as few prize tickets as we want. The games really are harder than they look, and here we completed on the second level, and this was programmed to return 2 tickets. Each game has a different number of tokens or plays or credits required to play it. So each of these, two of these games require 1 token and one requires 2, which is why word search only has 12 plays left. Word search is a lot like the number search we just played, only it's English words. We can program any language dictionary. This is all, the words are all created on the server side, as well as the background letters. So we can support any language, any dictionary, very easily without having to change anything in the kiosk itself. Uh, you can drop your finger and drag it to select things, or choose things as individual squares, like a hunt and peck method. Um, so, word searches, they can be in any direction on the screen. We can also customize the placement of what the chances of things being backwards or left to right to make things as easy or hard as we want to. And we can do that after deployment without having to visit each kiosk to reprogram it. Finder game is, you're supposed to find all of the individual instances of the number and select it. We are um, doing numbers just for convenience. We could do anything from find all of the pictures with street lights, or it could be all emojis, and find all of the smiley face emojis, or all of the any particular expression that we want to look for in an emoji, or particular individual one. Or we could do numbers, or it could do letters, symbols, anything we want. But here we're just using standard integers, so we're trying to find all the sixes here. This level is programmed to be pretty easy with only 2 things that you need to find. So again, we won 2 tickets. Um, all tokens and prizes are all stored on the server as well, so there is no ability to tamper with money or credits or tickets on the card itself. The new games can be added or removed from each kiosk, again on the server side, without ever having to visit the installed kiosk itself. Once the kiosk is enrolled, everything is managed through the software's communication with the server that controls that kiosk campaign. Um, Here we're playing Finder game again. You notice, if you haven't yet, on the left-hand side is the timer that counts down the time remaining for each level. There can be as many levels as we want to program into each game, and each level can have a different timeout depending upon what we decide it to be. This particular game at this time is configured to only have 2 levels. So once this level is completed, we are going to go back to the main screen as the game will have been lost at this point with no tickets won. So here I'm going to bring onto the screen a portion of some of the data that is being stored on the server itself to show kind of the ledger that this card and the data that we have stored about this game and its gameplay. We're going to see that every game that is played in the system by any card has a complete record of the game that was played, when it was played, and its outcome. So here you'll see the 4 games that were just played are all stored. They each have a globally unique ID associated with them when it was played, and a complete snapshot of the game data that was played, so we can see the exact game board and which levels, and we can see how many tickets were won and playing which game and how many tokens that game cost.